I'm not muted. I'm just not talking. I am chewing. Yum, yum, yum. Ho, ho, ho. Are you laughing because I'm eating? Say fatty one more time and see that beautiful green sword disappear. A burger. My last burger. My last burger, because after I move, I'm not gonna be able to eat any more takeout. You shouldn't. You shouldn't play with me. You know how I am. What? What are those question signs? Burgers are easy to make. Yes, but I. Oh my god, was that? Did you guys hear that? I hope not. I didn't make it. I bought it. I'm not gonna be able to buy any more burgers. Okay, if I say it like that, is it valid? I'm not gonna be able to buy any more burgers. I don't know why you guys play chase with me. Like, I'm not gonna chase, bro. I'm gonna do what I say I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna be like, ah, come on, you silly little guy. No, I'm gonna do the shit that I say I'm gonna do. I always do. If I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. That's the kind of person I am. That makes more sense. First and foremost, if you want to help me with the moving, I have put some things in the throne. That's the only time I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna talk about more interesting things, but I added things in the throne for the moving. Number one. Number two, I must say the fact that I'm moving has given me. Bueno, no, wait. First of all, how are you guys? Oh, my manners. Where are my manners? How are you guys? I am okay because I just ate. I'm gonna get a tum. I'm gonna need it because I'm old. I need a tum. Tired? When did you wake up? Wait, why? Why do I have to judge people? I'm sorry that you're tired. Have you slept well? Why am I like this? Like, someone says, I'm tired. 3 hours ago. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's fine. It's not relevant. It was my bad. I shouldn't have asked. It shouldn't be relevant. Except for an hour. It's not my problem. Like, I shouldn't say that your sleep schedule is utter shit. I shouldn't say it. It shouldn't be relevant. If I ask, how are you? Oh, I haven't slept. Oh yeah, and I do know that you don't care about that. Why should I bring it up? I shouldn't. I am better than that. And I say, oh, I'm very sorry. That's very unfortunate. I'm sorry, Chewy. I hope you can sleep better tomorrow. I have to say that. I have to learn to be nicer. I have to learn to be nicer. Because when I get too comfortable with people, I'm mean. That's my natural habit. Still waiting to play Pig with you. Bueno, the other day I invited you and you said you couldn't. Hi, Kiki. So yeah, when you say, oh, Shoyu, and you cry and you say, Shoyu. No, not like that. Shoyu. Wait. Where's that thing? This? Yeah. Here. Shoyu, I slept bad. I'm tired, Shoyu. I couldn't sleep. Could you give me a little kiss? Could you give me a little kiss so I can sleep better? I have to learn to ignore the fact that I willingly know that you don't sleep well because you don't want to, because you stay at the wee hours of the morning just playing playing games. I need to overlook that. And when you say, Shoyu, can you give me a key so I can sleep better? I have to say, yes, sweetheart. Mwah. There you go. I hope you can sleep better tomorrow. Like I actually cared when I don't. I don't. It's your fault. It's your fault that you sleep bad. It is your fault because you're a dumbass. I slept for 8 hours. Look at this fucking giga chat right here. How are you doing today? Well, no, I was asking everyone because that's manners. You have to ask someone, how are you? Even though you don't care, you have to ask, how are you? And then when they say, I slept bad, I say, wow, that's so unfortunate. Maybe if you actually went to bed and close your eyes, you would sleep better. But now I know how you guys are. You're more okay. Someone else, tell me how you are. Someone that's not Chewy. Chewy already said. I had to work. Well, next time we can play. Tired. I didn't sleep a lot. You literally texted me saying, I didn't think I would sleep this much. That's a lie. You don't lie to me. Okay, how are you, Kiki? How are you today? How are you, Ghosty? How are you, Toast? How are you guys? How are you today? Tell me. Yeah, 2 hours. Oh, poor thing. I really hope you can sleep better tomorrow. You deserve to have a good sleep. Okay? Take care of yourself. I'm good. Thank you. I'm good. How's Shoyu? Thank you. Prepping for vacation. Nice. That's nice. I want that sympathy. Yeah, no, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. I'm gonna bury my boot in your asshole. Maybe you're gonna sleep then. Anyways, since everyone is asking me how I am, you can tell that I am good. Nah, the shut up show you. Nah. I'm gonna bully myself. What's the saying? Since you guys have asked me how I am, I'm gonna tell you. Everyone, I didn't. Bueno, if you didn't, it's because you're deaf or dumb. Oh my god, I need to stop being mean. Okay, today I'm gonna not be mean. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. Okay? I didn't. Oh, Mako, can you please tell me how was your day? How's your week coming? How are you doing? Since everyone asked how I am, it break. Hi, bro God, welcome. How are you today? How is your week going? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for following. So, since everyone asked me how I am, I'm gonna kindly answer that. Actually, thinking that I'm gonna leave this apartment fills me with so much joy. Every day I wake up and I say, one less day till I leave this horrible hole. I'm like, I'm so happy. I am so happy. Today I went down to get the burger and I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to not live here anymore. Yeah. And yes, I did. I haven't checked apartments if the first thing they said was that it wasn't pet friendly. So yes, they are. We leave Miguelito so behind. Miguelito will live in our memory forever. No more. Oh yes. Oh guys, this place has central hot water. I'm not gonna have to shower in 15 minutes. I can make, okay, next time I put a shower stream I'm actually gonna be able to shower for like 40 minutes. Yay! Oh, and off stream as well. Oh, a long shower. Just imagining it. Ah, wonderful. What else? I have something I want to talk about. 40-minute shower. Yeah. Save. Save for the view. The view? No, the view. Debut? Bueno, save. It's gonna be cool. I had something else I wanted to say. You guys know that I've been playing Uma Musume, right? A little bit. You guys know that I've been playing Uma Musume. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're not on the server, or you don't come to my streams a lot, or you don't follow me on TikTok, or don't follow me on YouTube. If you don't do any of that, I would really appreciate it if you did. It would be pretty cool. I upload a bunch of things. It would be super duper amazing if you did. Right? Yay! Well, the other day, and by other day I mean yesterday, what's the worst thing when you're really into something? What's the worst thing that can happen to you? You dream with it. You dream about it. I had a dream that I was playing Uma Musume first, but that was not an important dream, right? It was just me playing with Taiki Satoru, actually, and I was saying, fuck, man, fuck. I hate Taiki Satoru. I hate her. God damn it. Can I sit for 2 hours without stopping? Oh, well, now I am trying to be nice for 2 hours, which I'm not, and it's being very hard, Nate. But I'm doing my best to be nice and not be mean to my own chat, and so far I've been doing an awesome job. I would really appreciate it if you stopped calling it Horusi. I've asked this before. I would really appreciate it if you didn't call them Horusi anymore, because Horusi is a sexualizing term, and I don't want the girls to be sexualized. Please? I would pretty please with a cherry on top. Well, I started 10 minutes ago. The stream started 20 minutes ago. I'm doing my best. I wonder, yeah, but I called them like that without knowing. In my ignorance, and I am admitting my ignorance, I call them like that, Horusi, but not anymore. I have come to understand. Bueno, I would really appreciate if you didn't interrupt me. Okay, so I dreamt I was playing with Taiki Satoru, and she was doing very badly as per usual, and I was losing the objective, and I was very tilted, and I was like, damn, I wasted one of my borrows for today. But that was normal, right? The crazy thing was today, or yesterday. No, yesterday was Monday. Yesterday, I was sleeping. As you guys know, Isutsumi, my cat, likes to wake me up around 5 or 6 for me to give her her morning food. Why doesn't she wait till 7? I don't know. Because she eats and she comes back to bed. I don't know why she does that. I don't know. Regardless, she does this. This is something that I mentioned multiple times. It's something that happens, right? Okay. So I am sleeping, and I am dreaming again that I'm playing Uma Musume, right? The difference is that this time I start hearing a noise that my brain registers as Isutsumi calling me. However, my brain does not decipher this as my cat asking me for food. It deciphers it as my Uma Musume Isutsumi wanting to race. I am kidding you not. I dreamt with Uma Musume Isutsumi, and she did mwah, mwah, mwah. She was, crying. And I was like, come on, Isutsumi, we're gonna get in a race, but please, just wait, let's train first. And I was talking to her as I talk to my phone. When I'm playing Uma Musume, I talk to my phone because I like to speak to my girls. And I was speaking to my phone, seeing Isutsumi there, and she was an Uma Musume. Of course, my brain just put a default anime girl as the avatar, but she was meowing and she was Isutsumi. And I was like, Isutsumi, listen, I need you to train and then we're gonna go on a race, okay? And at one point, I remember she was running on a turf course and she was still meow, meow, meow because she was still hungry, IRL. And I was like, Isutsumi, stop meowing! You need to win! And I was freaking out because she was a pace chaser, my favorite type of runner. She was a pace chaser, and I was like, okay, now make your move. Come on, it's your time. Meow, meow. Stop complaining. Run, Isutsumi. And at that point, the separation between wake and dream started fading. And I was like, wait. No. Isutsumi is not a Uma Musume. She's my cat. And then I opened my eyes, and there was Isutsumi, meow, 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 meow. And I was like, oh, shit, I can't believe that just happened. I can't, and it's been a day. I still can't believe that happened. I literally dreamed that my cat was an Uma Musume. And I was playing on the phone, I was training her. This has only happened to me while I was really hardcore into League of Legends. I would, and this is true, at least 2 times a week, I would dream that I was playing League. And I would say, Shoyu, you're getting stressed. You're not supposed to be getting, and I was in the laptop playing Sona. I was playing Sona. Most of the dreams that I've had playing League of Legends, I was playing Sona. And I was like, Shoyu, you're getting stressed. You need to log off. No, but League of Legends, you can't pause it. If I leave, my team is gonna lose. I can't live. I'm gonna get penalized. And I was, like, no, I can't live. I have to play this till the end. Shoyu, this is a dream, Shoyu. No, it's not a dream. I'm actually playing. Okay, if it's not a dream, how did you get here? How did the game start? What are the other 9 players playing? Oh shit, it is a dream. And I would get off the computer and my dream would just fade. But I swear to God, I would be very stressed during the part that I was playing League, and I would have this little window of panic whenever I had to persuade myself that it was a dream and I was not actually playing League of Legends. So this has only happened to me twice with League of Legends, but League of Legends was worse because I would dream I was playing multiple times a week, like 2 times a week. I would dream I was playing League, and at one point I would dream that I was playing League, and I was like, wait a minute, this is a fucking dream. What am I dreaming this again? Why? And I would get so mad, and then the dream would shift. But that, and now I dreamed 2 times that I was playing Uma Musume. So I think it's safe to assume this didn't even happen with Pokemon, which is arguably one of my favorite games. So I think it's safe to say that I have been consumed by the Uma Musume brain rot bug. That is very sad. Actually, that is very sad. I never expected to be in this situation again, to like pay so much attention and give so much power to a game. To a game. But here I am. Doink. There we go. Here I am, I guess, dreaming that my own cat is a horse girl. Things that happen, I guess. Yes, that's a thing that happened. Another thing that happened to me was that today I wanted to cook chicken. And I left it marinating in soy sauce. But this was not your ordinary watery soy sauce. No, I don't know what the fuck I bought. I didn't read. It was in Chinese and I didn't read the label. I didn't read it. Because it was like, soy sauce is soy sauce. Whatever, am I right? Well, not really. I bought a very concentrated, thick sauce-like soy sauce. Like, not watery type, you know? No, it's a thick kid. It's very, very thick. And I was like, oh, okay. So I left it marinating on the very black, very thick, very deep soy sauce. And so I cooked it today. I left it marinating yesterday. I cooked it today. And I sent a picture to my papa. I sent a picture to my dad. Like, hey, Dad, look, I cooked chicken. And he's like, chicken is burnt. Now, I live in a society where I think if I tell someone I'm cooking something and it's clearly charcoal black, you're not gonna think that I actually cooked, like, it's actually burnt. It was probably a joke, but I'm acoustic, okay? And I didn't get it. And I was like, no, old man. It's been marinated. Oh, but it's so black. And I was like, yeah, I know. But and he said, for a moment, this is exactly what he said. For a moment, I genuinely thought you were sending me a picture to ask for help. I am a 20-something-year-old lady. And you're telling me you think I sent you a picture saying, look, Dad, I cooked chicken, thinking that I was asking for help because I burnt it? Again, it's like trying to be nice on stream. I get very emotional, guys. I am an emotional person. When you guys say something stupid, I crash out. She failing already? No, we're not even... No, I am not failing. I'm talking about something that happened to my mom. To my mom, no, to my dad. With me. Too easy. No, I didn't fail. I'm being nice. You're not following the story. So when you guys say something stupid, I sometimes crash out. When other people say something stupid, I crash out too. It's not something that happens only with you guys. It happens to me in general. Unfortunately, my blood pressure is not gonna get better from this point on. I'm actually quite, you know what? I think I should wear the heart rate monitor just to see how my heart rate goes whenever I get, you know, slightly annoyed, because I love you guys. You couldn't make me mad. I love and respect you very much. And you're my wonderful, beautiful buddies. So, let's see. Oh, it's so cold. Oh, it's so cold. Oh, shit. I'm trying to put it on. La puta. up, bitch? What's your problem? What the fuck is... Oh, that is your problem. Shit. Is your goal to trigger her today? You're not gonna trigger me. I'm calm. I'm zen. Oh, and I also have to tell you guys about the voice acting thing. Pero dale la concha! I can't get this plugged in. Oh my god, I didn't crash out with you guys. It was with an object, an inanimate object. It doesn't count. Ay, Sutsumi. Okay. I'm done. I'm done. She can't get her plug-in. Yeah, you would like me getting a plug-in, right? You would like that, but unfortunately for you, that's not the case. First time. You guys are so funny. Wow. You guys are so funny. Anyway, something good happened to me on Saturday. Let's watch it together. Would you guys like to watch me voice acting? Because I recorded a voice acting script and I got a lot of praise for it. Actually, I got a lot of praise for it, and not only that, but the organizer of the event reached out to me personally on DMs telling me, hey Shoyu, I really liked what you did. I would really like to have you on some of my personal projects, like as a voice actress. And I was like, I can't, oh, why did my eye did that? I was like, No, but for real, I was like, But apparently, my voice acting, they really liked it. So we can watch it if you want. If you want, obviously. If you don't, then I understand. But I think you do. Ba 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 bo ba 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 boom. Okay. I'm searching for it, huh? Doko? It's here. It's here. 9 p.m. Oh! しまったぜ。しまった。Okay. Okay, I'm gonna mute this. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna mute this. I'm doing the thing, eh? Wait. I'm doing the thing. Here. Let me find my part. Because there was a lot of people, not just me, a lot of people participating. But yeah, I got a lot of praise. I'm sorry guys, I'm not reading chat because I'm doing this. Komenda. Komendasai. Comment. Oh, I think Whoa, I can't see shit. Why is the quality so bad? It's my fault. It is my fault, guys. This is me! I found myself! Okay. Okay, wakarimashita yo. Okay. I found it. Yuppie. Let me see. Yes, I will. Just give me a minute. I'm doing my best. I found it. I found it. Oh, whoa. This is hard. Okay, let's go. Alrighty. Boink. Oh, well, you can see the full screen, actually. Ooh. What if I Okay, almost, Soy. Okay, I'm gonna unmute the tab. Go up. That's me. Wow, the volume is very low. Is it just me? Maybe it's me.
Has wanted to do like applied and tried to do stuff for my events in the past,
but I've never done it
this time, and I'm really interested to see on what they can do in the future. I hope they are still interested in my events in the future because they have a.
I forgot to mention these 3 people right here are the 3 judges. These are actual voice actors, like professionals, like they work doing voice acting. And the organizer, who's right here, I'm sorry you don't fit in the screen, he's also a voiceover professional, like in commercials and stuff. I didn't pay attention to that little fact. I just recorded something silly. All right? All right.
Good foundation of what I heard.
Yeah.
And I want to hear more of that in the future.
I will.
If that makes sense. So without further ado, let us go here.
You're willing to stares right back, his gaze intense. Oh yeah? That's so. That depends on what you're looking for and how much you're willing to pay.
Can I intimidate him?
Sorry?
I want to use intimidate on him.
Sure, you can.
I don't know if you heard that, but someone just laughed. This little guy right here who just muted themselves heard me say, can I intimidate him? And he laughed. He chuckled.
That in the future.
So that's good. You know, I
without further ado,
made someone feel something.
Let us go here.
You're willing to stares right back, his gaze intense. Oh yeah? That's so. That depends on what you're looking for and how much you're willing to pay.
Can I intimidate him?
Sorry?
I want to use intimidate on him.
Sure, you can try.
Not again. You always do this.
What? I'm just trying to get information out of the guy.
We didn't even start talking to him yet, and you're intimidating him already? What are we going to do if you scare him off?
If it works, we don't have to waste a lot of time buttering him up.
Anyway, roll for intimidation. 19.
Damn.
Okay. You muscle your way into another seat opposite the man, making yourself look as big as possible. What do you do to intimidate him?
We're not playing games here. You're gonna give us the information we want. If you don't, we'll have to resort to some aggressive negotiations.
Your intimidation works, and the man shrinks back.
I was supposed to be a sexy rogue.
But suddenly, 2 thuggish-looking guys come over to your table and glare down at you. They glance over to the man and ask, "These guys bothering ya?"
Can I intimidate them?
Oh, come on!
Again? Okay, roll for it. You shoot them a glare and the goons back off. They know who the top dog is around here, and it's definitely you.
It's me.
Now then, where were we? Right. You had some information for us, didn't you?
Just as you are about to get down to business, a giant carnivorous plant drops down from the ceiling, snapping at you and trying to gobble you up. Roll initiative.
Wait, can I roll to intimidate it?
No way. There's no way that's going to work 3 times in a row.
You also need to share a language in order to do that, which I don't think you do.
Actually, I have speak with plants.
What?
So I do. Yes! Not 20!
Oh, my God.
Okay. What do you do to intimidate the plant?
I pull out my daggers and make a "you're dead" motion across my throat, and then yell at it in its language. Don't even think about it, or else I'll cut you down like a weed.
The plant seems to get the message and recedes back to where it came from. If it could whimper, that's what it'd be doing right now. I can't believe that worked. I had a whole encounter prepared and you skipped it! I was prepping it all week!
Our group seems to be really good at that, huh?
Since we skipped that encounter, do we level up?
No!
Okay, that was okay. Have in mind that I voiced this like a little thing, a silly thing. I read the script, I imagined the kind of character I wanted to play, and I just like I didn't make any funny voices or anything. It was just my voice. And I was like, oh shit. Like some parts it was part of the challenge, but some parts I could feel that I was out of tone, you know, with what the others were saying. But that was part of the challenge. I could only read the script. I couldn't know how things were going to be delivered. So this is what I did. And this is what the judges had to say about it.
And again, I want you all to know that not making it through does not.
He says, and again, this is the first time they mention, if you don't go through to the next round, it's not because you did that, it's because we were looking for something else. And I was like, you don't need to say that. I know I'm a big girl. Like, I don't take it personal. But it's like, why are you saying that now? Do you think I'm going to feel bad?
Good.
I'm going to feel sad?
Like, that is not
Not
me
at all,
at
nope.
all. Like, I really loved a lot of what happened here, of what was given. Where was it? Because I have my... If you guys could see the paper I have with all of the names and all of my notes and all of my markings on it, it looks like a children's coloring book, like an IHOP placemat.
Stop that.
For a child.
I'm not smart.
But for Shoyu here, they said they marked themselves as an enthusiast.
I am.
And this is just something they wanted to do more.
Yes.
And so I'm like, I really love a lot of the decisions they make, and you know, I could tell. Shoyu, are you recording in a room with tile?
He literally just talks to my living room, but yes, I do. I am. And they say, wow, I am surprised that she's an enthusiast and she took all these liberties, all these ideas. I'm autistic. I just read the script and I imagined the movie and just acted what I saw in the movie. That's what I do.
That's just me personally as an audio guy, not as a voice actor. I'm just curious.
That was very good at this.
Okay, next. Now, okay.
But let's go to the judges first.
Let's go to the judges.
Okay, all the people in... Well, you showed me your
okay.
setup. Like, the thing is, if you...
Well, show you.
There it is.
Also, yeah.
But yeah, I gotta say this was still a fun one to listen to as well. Show you. Apart from the last one where they made it to where like they were oblivious to the frustrations, it sounded like you played this one up to where like you knew they were getting frustrated and you were trying to egg them on even further.
The smugness.
Yeah, I was like, can I intimidate him?
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
love that about it. It was the one thing that struck me was just it came off as really smug, like the player that's actively playing against the GM's like, I'm gonna be a dick. This is a gremlin player. Like,
It is absolutely.
this got to me
That's
so
it.
much.
I'm not here to win. I just need them to lose.
Yeah, the actually
Lose their
with the plant language. Oh god.
I just want to say the script said, actually I have speak with plants. ... So I do. I read that the script said actually, and I said I had to say I have to say I have to. And I literally, if you guys listen to it again, I said actually, and that's the exact actually that I say every time I'm on stream. So I knew I had to do it. I knew it was calling for me. And it's very funny to me to see that they actually like that little liberty that I took, that little you know, that actually.
Like
really
the
happy.
player that's actively playing against the GM's like, I'm gonna be a dick. This is a gremlin player. Like,
It is
Yeah.
absolutely
this
a
got to
gremlin
me
player.
so much. And
I'm not here to
the,
win. I just need them to lose.
yeah, the actually
Lose their
with
shit.
the plant language. Oh god, I loved it. I hated it, but I loved it.
Right.
Yes, I loved just the absolute like I'm gonna do this kind of. I love the energy you put into every line, and just the determination to see it through was so good. I love the character that you built around it as well. That they are just as smug, kind of thing, and that they're like, no, they do this all the time. What did you expect? Kind of
I-
energy.
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree.
Yeah, I'd say
And,
the biggest thing overall it was just about just working on. Since you said you're an enthusiast and you wanted to try and get into this, I'd say that the thing to work on here would be, just making sure you make better distinctions between, since you're playing two characters, like the player and the player character, finding better ways to make them both distinct apart from each other. You don't have to put on a
I wanted to do a sexy rogue, but I guess I'm not sexy enough.
big bombastic
But yeah.
voice for it, but just finding the little things where you can make them a little bit more unique apart from each other will really help set it apart.
I did actually like the intimidation line delivery. That actually felt like, oh shit, they're really going in with trying to threaten you kind of
Yes.
kind of vibe. That was good. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. What I might do is since
So yeah, that was the what they said about my silly little thing. And after that, I mean, the stream went on, right? And I watched for a little while, and then I had to stream. No, I didn't. I had to play with y'all because that's also my job. So I didn't finish watching it, but after the stream, the organizer contacted me and he was like, Shoyu, I want to have you in, a different project. I want to have you because I really like what you did. You really left an impression. He literally said verbatim, you really left an impression. And I was like, I didn't think this would happen. Good night, Toast. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you rest well. I hope you sleep accordingly. Please rest well. Have a good night's sleep. Shoyu, I want to have you. Yes, they want to have me in a project. That's that's what I said. That's literally what I said. But yeah, it was pretty a nice experience, a very positive experience. I kept talking about it all weekend because it was like the best thing that happened to me all weekend. You guys know that I really like voice acting, but I never actually like paid attention to it because it's hard. And as I don't like hard games, I don't like hard things either. Which is not great, but that's how it is, So I never really got into it, but this was pretty great. This was pretty great. It made me quite happy. I mean, what can I say, bro? I just I'm not a patient person. You guys know. So I just I never got into it. But my best friend, the friend that has been with me since high school, told me, "Oh my God, Shoyu, you always loved voice acting. You should get into it." And I was like, "Thanks." She got more excited than me. She was like, "This is your entry to the voice acting was like, it's not that great. You're gonna be famous after it. Whoa, it's not that big. It's thank you, but it's not that amazing. It was just a little thing. But it was very sweet. What else? All right. Guys, I have been updating the BOD archive. It's already up to date till July. Let's see if I can get up to date with the with the archive. I am very happy. I have been archiving my stream since April. Holy shit! I'm actually quite proud of myself. Well done. Well done, Chomi. That's pretty good. 3 months. Nice. I'm gonna continue doing it. I am very proud of myself for doing that, actually. It's annoying. But I'm doing it. I'm a good girl. And all the videos have a nice thumbnail. Sugoi! Yes, very sugoi. So when does edited video start? I already have 2 on my other channel. Maybe watch it and comment on it so I can upload more. Maybe. I have 2. I have a Minecraft one and the Pokemon opening thing. Maybe watch them. And then I upload more. They're literally there. What else can I speak about? Damn, I'm out. I think I'm out of fuel. Damn it. I don't want to have to go to React content, but I think... Okay. You may have thought... Shoyu, why aren't you playing Madison? Why? Because I'm not in a mood to play... Shoyu EP already. I'm a little... Because... I need to be in a very specific mood to play a horror game, because with the mood that I have right now, I'm not gonna get scared. I am very low energy today. So that's why if I play Madison, there's gonna be a jump scare. Why? And I'm gonna be like, haha. Funny. That's all the reaction there's gonna be. I'm gonna be like, whoa, huh? That's it. That's literally it. So the delay scare, yeah, like, wow, you know, kind of like that. So I'm not. Time to hit rest for Shoyu so she can get her stamina back. But I need to stream, guys. I need to stream. I have the weekly thing. I have the things on the throne. I need to, you know, I can just drop things there and not stream, you know? It's like I'm not even doing my job. Maybe she won't dream gato as Horusi. Actually, on Sunday, I'm gonna tell you something. On Sunday, I went to sleep early. I was in bed. I took a shower at 8. I was in bed by 9 and I fell asleep by 10. I swear to God, on Monday, it was a dream day. It was such a good day. I did not think that I was tired. 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 I did not think that I was tired for nothing. Actually, again, yesterday, I did not only cook, I cooked kare rice. I did not only cook kare rice, I also cleaned around the house. Yes, you heard that right. You heard that right. I cleaned the when it's not a bathtub, but the shower area. Yes, I did. I willingly cleaned. That's I know, and I still had energy left over. Oh, and I edited a goddamn TikTok. Guys, I cooked, I cleaned, and I edited a TikTok on Monday, yesterday, that I didn't stream. And I felt good. I went to sleep at 11:30, like the time I usually go to sleep. Guys, because I went to sleep at 10. And I'm like, bro, I could have the power to have a good life. I have the power to have a good life. I have the power. I just decided to use my free time streaming. If I hadn't, I could have a normal life. I could sleep by 10. I could be a happy woman. But it's okay. It's okay. But I just want you to know that I experienced going to sleep at 10 p.m. and it was one of the best things that ever happened to me. I mean, I went to bed by 9, so it was very early for me. Very, very early, like for real, very early. But damn, I slept so good. I slept so good. Yeah. So, yeah, I wanted to tell you that. Okay. I guess we're gonna just react. Should we react? I mean, I've already watched most of the things about Bishoujo. I have watched most things, but that's a miracle. Nice. What is nice an answer to? Like, what is that answering? Can I ask? What that's answering? I don't know what. Is there another show like Punch Forever? Is there anything else like an indie thing? No. Okay. All right. Not at the moment. There has to be something. Don't worry. There has to be. I want to bake bread. Sometimes you guys say the most out of pocket things. Wow. Sometimes you guys say the most random things. I know. Let's get some Reddit threads. Let's get some Reddit Am I the Asshole threads. Let me go to my Reddit. Actually, my Reddit is just full of Pokemon Sleep. My queen. My Reddit is full of Am I the Asshole? It's full of Pokemon Sleep. What else? And League of Legends. Sadly. Aita. Whoa! it's crazy. Wait. Wait, I just read the title and it's crazy, bro. Hey, why are you cut like that? Why is it cut like that? Ah, so this. Okay, give me a second. I gotta get this ready. Why is it? Oh shit! Fuck me, man. What? No. How can I get this better? Damn. Ah! Sugoi! Okay. Would I be... No! Would I be the asshole if I divorced my husband just for asking to be poly? Okay. This is really upsetting to me on all accounts, and I'm getting mixed opinions from the few real-life people I've talked to about it, so I could use some advice of total strangers. I, 26, female, and my husband, 27, male, okay, 26, 27, okay, have been married for over a year and together for 4. Okay. We spent a long time before getting married talking about what we wanted out of being married, so I thought we were on the same page about all the important things. Makes sense. I do love him very much. He's sweet, helpful, and generally my dream partner until last week. Boom. Out of the blue, he sat down one night and said he wanted to talk about something. I thought it was just something minor he was frustrated about, or a bad day at work or something. Instead, he talked about how he found out that his best guy friend and his wife are polyamorous. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Poly. He and his friend have been talking about it more, and he thinks he might like to try it and wondered what I thought. I'm already gonna call it this man wanted to sleep with another woman. It's always the same thing. Okay. I felt instantly sick to my stomach. I would too. We've always had great sex life, and he's never given me any reason to think he was interested in anyone else. That's their modus operandi. What can I tell you? MO. I told him that I'm not interested in being in a poly relationship. I want to be monogamous with him for the rest of my life. Fair enough. That's why they got married. If it had stopped there, let's go here. If it had stopped there, I don't think it would have gotten so bad. But then he asked if I would read about it and then decide. I said no. I already know how I feel about it. He asked if I would at least think about it. And for some reason, that just did to me. Like instant revulsion kind of upset. I got up and told him that I was too upset to keep talking and that I needed some space, so I would sleep in the guest room that night and we could talk later. Ever since that night, I have the biggest ick anytime I see him, obviously. He keeps trying to backtrack, but I know he meant what he said about wanting to be poly. I have a story about this. It's not so much that... It's not so much that he brought it up. It's the 2 other asks after I already said I would never be comfortable with it. It's like that didn't matter to him. Where's my heart rate? I think it's going up. I think my heart is going up. Where is it? I think my heart rate is going up. I wonder what it is. Let me see. How's it called? Like the widget. The widget! This one. What's the name of that widget? It's heart. Okay. Let me get it because I'm getting a little, just a little worked up. Just a little. It's normal. Whoa! You can tell. I told you I was getting slightly worked up. You know, just a little. I've had the biggest ick. It's not so much that he brought it up. It's the two other asks after I already said I would never be comfortable with it. It's like that didn't matter to him. He thought he could convince me, and it makes me feel awful. What else is he going to pressure me about if I say no? And if he already wants to sleep with someone else, how can I ever trust him to not do it behind my back? I'm still sleeping in the guest room, and I'm thinking of just asking for a divorce now, when it would be simpler to divide everything up and go our separate ways instead of waiting until years down the line when I get my heart broken. He could go do whatever he wants, and I could find someone who just wants a good, solid, monogamous relationship with me. The idea is killing me, but I feel like it's going to hurt no matter what I do. While I do still love him, I don't think I can ever unhear and unsee my husband asking me for an open relationship, and the idea of him touching me makes me feel ill. He's upset and frustrated that I'm punishing him for asking a question, but I honestly don't know what he expected to happen. Oh my god! I have something. There is a part of me that thinks maybe divorcing him is being overdramatic, but also the ick is so strong that I don't... What was that? The ick was so strong that I don't have much hope of getting back to where we were. Am I the asshole? Okay, I'm not gonna read the edit yet. No, she's not the asshole. I like, what do you guys think? I obviously think she's not. And I'm gonna tell you something that happened to me, okay? This was actually very traumatic when it happened. It was very traumatic. I was trembling for hours, and I cried a lot, and I puked. It was very traumatic. But so I had a partner. Their name is irrelevant. And I had a partner that told me that they were going to be traveling for work. This happened like a year or two ago. And they were going to be traveling for work. And I don't know, I felt something, you know, sometimes you feel something. And I was like, is this person maybe lying to me? I already had the feeling that they were cheating. Spoiler alert, because they had cheated before. I had the feeling like, are they going to cheat on me again? Nah, they wouldn't be that stupid. I mean, no, I don't think so. But I was very nervous, you know, this was a very stressful thing for me. And my partner would record voice notes for me. Oh yeah, we have finished recording here and we're gonna go to the next location. I would get like 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes voice notes of them, you know, talking to me. And I was like, man, if they were cheating on me, like, I don't think they would be able to record all this. And I kind of convinced myself, nah, they're not cheating. They're not cheating because, you know, if they were, why would they get so much time alone at random times of the day, right? Okay, so I was like, yeah, of course, honey. You know, do your best. Good job. And, well, they come back from the trip and everything is normal until I get a request message on my Twitter. And it's a girl and it has a picture attached to it. But, you know, when someone that you're not following and they don't follow you sends you a picture, Twitter censors it. So I didn't see it at first. And the message said, I remember verbatim because I will never forget this. It said, "Hi Shoyu, my name is X, and I am here to tell you." I laugh now, but it was very traumatizing. I am here to tell you that you are part of a poly relationship, but you don't know it. Crazy, crazy. In telenovelas, this happens. Never, but you know, fiction emulates reality. You know? Okay, I'm here to tell you that you're a part of a poly relation, of a polycule, and you don't know it yet. And it was like, what the fuck? 1:30, hurry. I told you it was traumatizing. And so I went to my partner and I was like, yeah, so, you know, I got, and I didn't open the picture, okay? And I was like, I just read that because the message was longer, but I just read that first part. And yeah, my partner was crying on a Discord call. I wanted to tell you first, but I didn't know what to do, you know, the usual, you know, the usual. And I was completely numb. I didn't know what to do. And the rest of the message said that this was a poly relationship. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention my partner was supposedly, quote unquote, polygamous. But then when they started dating me, I said, I am monogamous. Like, I'm not, I don't fuck with that. And they said, okay. Like, we talked about it. We had talks about polycules. And I said, I am not into that shit. I'm monogamous. And, yeah. And the rest of the message said that, yeah, this was a polycule, and she was completely okay. She would like to know me. No one asked about my opinion. And, yeah. I asked my then partner, so do you love this girl or what the fuck? Do you know what they said? I really, like okay, wait. They had just cheated on me. This person had just cheated on me. And I asked, okay, but do you love this woman or what? And they said, I really appreciate her a lot. Like, you have save your marriage challenge, impossible. Like, I could, like, you can lie in 100,000 things, but if I ask you if you love this woman, you cannot say no. Okay, buddy, okay. So, so yeah, I had my taste of polycule people. I'm not saying everyone is bad. I'm just, you know, the excuse of being poly to be unfaithful. Yeah, I don't fuck with that. And the picture that was attached to the message. Okay, the message said that actually my partner wasn't on a job trip. They went on vacation together. They went on vacation of a week and a half vacation together. Wait, no. That's it. This is not relevant. I could say more. God knows I could say more, but I won't. But the picture that was attached was a picture of them. And I was like, huh, okay. So I've had my taste, you know, I've tasted polyamorous people. Yes, I have. And then when I said, okay, we cannot be together anymore, if you're poly, my partner told, you know, this other girl that they couldn't see her no more. And the girl messaged me again saying, Shoyu, why did you make them choose between us? We could have a great poly relationship. Like, you don't even know me. Jesus, no one asked me you know, that was traumatic for a while. For a while. I don't know. I mean, I'm single, so I don't know if it's gonna be traumatic on the long run, but yeah. Yes, this was a real bad person. Okay, next. I think she's not the asshole. That was my story about poly people. Next. Gosh, this got a lot of replies. I'm reading through them as best I can. I'm going to take advice and get an STI test, and my gine? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Is going to work me in today for that. I don't think he would physically cheat, but better safe than sorry. Oh, wait! Can I say something about this too? When I asked my partner, are you clean? Because I am clean. I know because I had a blood and you know you're my only partner. But you know I am not your only partner clearly. So when I asked this person, are you clean? They got offended that I asked. Jesus. Better safe than sorry. I do think there is probably someone he's interested in, possibly his friend's wife. Or maybe even his friends. He's never expressed being bisexual, but that doesn't mean he isn't. I don't know them very well, so I can speculate on their role in all of this. I'm going to be charitable and assume there are no machinations from their end, and he just picked this up from his friend and ran with it. Gynecologist, thank you. I want to be clear that I am not ignoring him. We can talk about whatever else is going on, but I am not ready to continue this conversation with him, and he knows that. I want to be calm for that, and his behavior is not really conducive to a sense of calm right now. Every time he brings it up, it makes me a little more disgusted with him, but he seems intent on digging the hole instead of letting things settle. That and not taking the first no for an answer is a bigger issue than the poly ask for me. Beep, 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 beep. I think I'm going to meet with a lawyer just to go over options. At this point, I don't have a lot of faith in counseling changing how I feel about him now. But I would be willing to try a few sessions to say we gave it a shot. I'll throw that out there tonight and see what he says. And it, too. He doesn't think counseling is necessary. He just wants to go back to the way things were before bringing it up. I know when people talk without thinking about the fucking consequences. That is something I love. When I was a child, my mom, rest in peace, she told me multiple times that I have to think before I speak. And though I don't do it when I am streamed, when I stream, my brain is off. I speak, like my mouth and my lips are faster than my brain. I don't think. So when you guys say, what did you say? I'm like, what did I say? I have no idea. I have no record of what I said the past 3 minutes, you know? But, you know, I have the gift of thinking before I speak. And it's very funny to me when people don't think before they speak and they are like, can we go back? Nobody. No, you can't. That's why you're supposed to think. You're a human. You can think and use language. Do both. He doesn't think counseling is necessary. He just wants to go back to the way things were before bringing it up. I've told him that is not an option. You can't unbreak a bone. It has to heal instead. I asked him if he had someone in mind and he said no, but he's not a very good liar and I don't really believe him. Yes, girl. He says it was just an idea and there's no one and nothing has happened. But he also doesn't want to show me the messages between him and his friends. No! So I can understand the content of the conversation they had. No, buddy, no. I will respect his choice. but it's enough to convince me that there's something he's hiding, even if it's not an affair in progress. And that's a problem. I've got an appointment with a lawyer in a few days. I'm going to wait until after that to make a decision. And I'm going to take a short trip alone to see my grandparents this weekend to get some fresh air and perspective. I'll try to update next week after all the test results come back and I've had a chance to look at all the facts with a professional. Thank you for your kind support and advice. And there's an update. There is an update to this from 7 hours ago. This was updated 8 days ago, and it was just updated today. Today. Tasty. Tasty. Let's read. Let's see what this wonderful queen did. Divorce him, divorce him. A lot of people wanted an update, and I've made some difficult decisions. I took advice from the thread and got an STI panel done. Fortunately, it came back clean. I suggested counseling, but my husband does not think it's necessary. I doubt it will change my feelings, so I'm not going to push for it. He's being overly protective of his phone after I asked to see a message conversation between him and his bully friend to understand the context of the situation. I would not violate his privacy, but there clearly is something he doesn't want me to see, and that's enough. It doesn't matter to me anymore whether there is something already in progress or just a desire for there to be. The shadiness of his behavior tells me what I need to know. I've been tempted to contact his friends directly to get their take, but in the event there is infidelity happening, I would rather not burden myself with the details, to be honest. True. I had a heart-to-heart with my grandparents this weekend and spoke with a lawyer yesterday. As of right now, I am planning to move forward with the divorce! Yes! With no kids and no joint property or debt, since we were waiting on buying a house till I'm finished with residency. Oh, she's not a oh, that's so sad. It should be easy to split the financials. The lease on our apartment is up in a couple of months anyway, so I plan to move out after breaking the news and just pay my portion of the rent on the current place until it's renewal time. I'm heartbroken, but I'm convinced this is the best move. I don't trust him anymore. I'm repulsed by his behavior since the ask, and I think it's best to cut our losses before digging the hole deeper. What a fucking queen. I could have not done this. I did not do this when I had the chance. If he was willing to be transparent and do something to work on re-establishing trust, it would be different. But that is not the case. I don't want to put in effort that he's not interested in putting in. I will be fine with time. So yeah, not a happy ending, but I think it's in my best overall interest, and if he's not happy with monogamy a year into marriage, his best interest as well. Hopefully we can part ways quietly and without a lot of fuss. Man. Yeah, for real. For real, this is crazy. Have you guys ever met a poly person? Like a person told their spouse or their partner to open up the marriage and it worked, and everyone is happy and everyone is sexy and everyone is, you know, having the time of their lives. Yeah, but they were partners before? Were they partners before? Or did they just meet as a polycule? I was once in a poly and it, no. I shouldn't judge. I'm sorry, I'm trying to be nice. I see. Wow. I would have expected something like that, but that is probably because I am not fond of poly relationships. I am sorry it didn't go well. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to be nice. Someone else. Normally it's just woman cheating. Ghosty. I can search this forum Aitah. I call it Aita. I call it Aita. I could search here. My husband wants to be polyamorous, or my husband wants to open the marriage. I can tell you. Or no, not husband. Husband. I'm gonna type open marriage. And there's gonna be 90% of the results being woman. My husband wants to open the marriage. My husband or my boyfriend wants to open the relationship. Just woman cheating, get out of here. I'm not saying, no, sorry. There is, obviously, because we're all humans and there's bad men and bad women, I have no doubt that there are women out there who have cheated on their partner under the disguise of an open relationship, or I have no doubt. This being said, for the information I possess, I seem to think and reach the conclusion that it is mostly men who desire to open relationships. I think I was very kind with that statement. Don't you think? Don't you think I was super kind? Super correct? Super nice? Super not mean and toxic? I'm seriously doing my best. Let's see. No, now that you said that, I wonder if this one is a guy. I wonder if this one is a guy. Have an open marriage. This is a guy. I told my husband, a woman! I don't want an open marriage anymore. Okay. Oh, kinda. Yeah, kinda. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is a woman! After our son was born. Wait! Wait. So you opened the relationship 5 years ago, and you had a son, and you don't. I mean, if you have a child, I mean, it's gonna be a little weird for the little creature. Hi mom, hi dad, hi mom's boyfriend, hi dad's boyfriend. You know, it's gonna be kind of weird. But look at that. There's also women. I stand corrected. You see? I am very nice. I am very nice. Ooh, this one was 9 hours ago. Am I the asshole for telling my wife she makes traveling no fun? Hey! Oh, wow, this is 17 and 19. I take it. Not alone her dad without her dog. For setting boundaries with my mom. Putting a stop to my period. What? What? Am I the asshole for putting a stop to my 12-year-old daughter period party? My wife and I, 43M and 42F, have 2 daughters, 7 years apart. 19-year-old was at college in a different state when this happened. Girls are very different. 19-year-old is outgoing, even extroverted, loves meeting new people, trying new things. 12-year-old is shy, a homebody, finds things she's comfortable with and sticks with them. Me! Couple months ago, 12 years old comes to me in my office, obviously upset, stammers a bit, then manages to tell me that she just got her first period. At 12? Is 12 a normal age? Oh, yeah, I think, yeah, because I had it at 9. I play the supportive dad, comfort her, and get her a box of sanitary pads my wife had bought earlier in the year. and go over the instructions with her. She goes into the bathroom, does what she has to do, thanks me for my help. I got her some ice cream and Midol, I guess that's a drug for cramps. Told her there was nothing to be embarrassed about and she could always come to me for anything. This was very nice. Wife gets home later that day, 12 years old, tells her what happened. Wife starts crying, then asks who should be invited to the period party. Okay. 12-year-old immediately closes off. She doesn't want a PP, doesn't want anyone to know. Wife tries to talk to her some more, but 12 years old. But the daughter ignores her and goes to her room. Wife tries to enlist my aid in changing her mind. She said she didn't want one. Don't worry about it. 2 days later, I get home from running errands, and before I can even make it to the stairs, my daughter runs up to me and asks if she can do her homework in my office. I'm confused, but say sure, and she bolts upstairs. At this point, I started to suspect what was going on and walked into the living room to find that my wife had not only decorated it something that wouldn't have looked out of place on my super sweet 16, but there were several family friends, all women, and the few I recognized as neighborhood mothers. What? I beckon wife into the hall. She asks where my daughter is, and I tell her she wanted to do some homework in my office. What are you doing? Going to get your daughter. It's her party. She told you specifically she didn't want one of these. Oh, she didn't mean that. Oh man, poor girl. This is an important time This is an important time for a girl. She needs to know not to be ashamed of her body. She's not. I already explained things to her. She just doesn't want to talk about it anymore. I don't expect you to understand. This is just for us women. She actually tried to push past me, but I stepped into the doorway and completely blocked her. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You know how shy she is? You knew she didn't want you doing something like this, and you did it anyway. I told you, it's for her own good. We can't let her grow up with a negative attitude towards something so natural. Okay, I have a story about this as well. And we're not. I told you, she knows what's going on, and she's getting a handle on it. She just doesn't want to talk about it with anyone else right now. Well, it wasn't your business to tell her about it anyway. We're at work. Was I supposed to ignore her for 4 hours? You could have called me. You don't know anything about it. It never happened to you. At this point, I give up, point to my wife. No, I've never had a period. But I had 3 older sisters and a live-in girlfriend before my wife and I met. Plus, we've been married for 21 years. I'm pretty well versed. She, again, tries to move past me, but I don't. No, she doesn't want this. I'm not gonna letting you make her do it. She goes back to the living room and tells the other ladies the pee is off because I'm being a jackass. I lose it, pull her in, and tell the woman no. I let the woman know calmly that I appreciate what they wanted to do, but my daughter made it explicitly clear she didn't want this party. Several of the moms frown at her. My daughter comes downstairs. My wife gives her a half-assed apology, again saying that she didn't think my daughter was serious, but also my daughter ignores her and just starts doing her homework. My wife was pissed at me for a week, claiming I undermined her authority as a parent and made her look bad in front of the neighborhood moms. Am I the asshole? I think we don't even have to reply to this, yes. Oh, the update! I'd like to thank everyone who supported my decision. Okay, the daughter did get the talk. No, I did not notice the decorations being put up. Before we had kids, wife and I agreed that we would treat boys or girls the same when it came to bodily functions. Okay. My 19-year-old never asked me to take her bra shopping. She did, however, occasionally ask me to pick up tampons. Things went back to normal. Wife cooled off. My daughter began talking to her again. My daughter began coming to me more often about things instead of her mom. Yeah. She looked so miserable that I actually got worried and asked if she was still angry. She said no. She admitted she'd fucked up and got too into the concept of what menstruation celebration. Aww, she asked if I thought our daughter hated her now. Aww. Upset. It was such a busy day. What was that term? I said I was in crying. Ah, bueno, they reconciled. Okay, they're reconciled. Okay, everything is good. I have a story about this. I think I've said it before. I don't know if everyone was here when I said it. When I got my first period, I was 9. I was too young. So I didn't know. So when it happened, I went to the bathroom normally. I went to pee. And I saw all this blood. And my first thought was, okay, I'm dying. Because my mom and I, we watched like Dr. House and stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm dying. There's a lot of blood. I'm bleeding out. I'm dying. Something inside of me has pierced and I am bleeding out. And I started screaming, yelling. I was terrified. And my dad was there. My dad was there at the time. And he didn't talk to me. Instead, he called my older sister. My older sister got home. She brought me a little pouch and a perfume. And she said, congratulations. Welcome to womanhood. And I was like, what are you talking about? I'm dying. I need to go to the hospital. Let me out of the bathroom. I'm dying. And she was like, no. This is a normal thing. It's good. It's a good thing. Your body. Like, my sister was the one that explained it to me because my dad didn't know how to. And she gifted me a couple of things and she was very happy. And when my mom got home, she was also very happy. And I couldn't understand. I'm fucking bleeding. I'm bleeding and I'm gonna bleed every month for the next 40 years. This is not a celebration party. But apparently some families think that it is. When a girl has their first period, some families would celebrate it, like mine, for example. So this didn't, for me, this didn't sound weird, besides the fact that the girl said she didn't want one. But I can see why, I can see that this being popular, honestly. It's funny. I'm tired. I'm tired. I must say, I was very nice today. I was very kind. No. Tremendo. Am I the asshole for not telling my parents I got my tubes tied? You go, girl. Let's go. Wait, you gave birth to your 4th kid? Oh. I was like, you go, girl. And then immediately, oh. Damn, 4 children. Oh, yeah, of course your husband supports it. You just got 4 children. How many more does he want? Oh, man. Man. Poof. Hi. I'm out of here in 10 minutes. I bet I can finish the stream faster. I thought for making sure my daughter has everything she needs. Boy. A new nurse fired for accusing me of having an affair with my Shoyu, what should I cook for dinner? I don't know. Wow. Am I the asshole for getting a new nurse fired for accusing me of having an affair with my father? What? That's crazy. That is pretty crazy. Veamos. Hey Reddit, I'm a hospital social worker at a small hospital. My dad is one of the ER day shift charge nurses. A few weeks ago, I was in the ER trying to figure out a placement for an elderly patient. When I was leaving, I had a chat with my dad in the hallway. Before I left, he gave me a hug and told me to not be late for dinner. I joked how I'm going to order the most expensive steak on the menu since it's his turn to pay. I am 27 and my dad is 51. There was a new nurse at the nurse's station nearby. Pretty much everyone knows that he is my dad. Oh, the music died. Wait. This playlist is funny. Pretty much everyone knows that he's my dad. I hadn't spoken with this new nurse much though, and she didn't know. Apparently, she thought my dad and I were having an affair based on what she saw. She knew my dad's married to my mom, who brings him lunch sometimes. She immediately began gossiping to some of the other stuff that my dad is having an affair with the hospital social worker, aka me. One older nurse that I've known for a long time immediately came to tell me. I don't think she liked this new nurse very much. I guess no one decided to tell her that he is my dad. I hate gossipers. I don't know what is it about the nurses, but I swear to God, some of them really love to spread rumors. I decided to not take it up with her and just went straight to HR. We were both asked to come to HR after our shift was over, along with my dad. Now, the HR lady knew that he's my father. When new nurse came in, she was asked to explain, and she said that she thinks it's terrible that we would so blatantly have an affair, and she was shocked because she thought my dad seemed like such a nice guy. My dad then decided to speak up and explain that I am his child. The new nurse was mortified and apologized profusely. The HR lady asked me and my dad to leave. They had a meeting with the unit manager and it was decided that the new nurse would be fired immediately because she was still in her 90-day probation period. My mom thinks I'm a jerk and I should have just brought it up with the nurse instead of bringing it to HR when I knew she would have probably get fired. I think my mom is also sympathetic because she stalked the woman's Facebook and she's a single mom or whatever. I think I was right to get her fired because the hospital doesn't need a bunch of nurses sitting on their asses gossiping instead of doing their jobs. My dad is embarrassed and feels awkward about the whole thing. It's not the first time someone had thought I was dating my dad. Damn. I mean, okay. Okay. I do think the nurse, like, I'm gonna say something. I like gossip. I like listening to gossip. I like that. I like listening to gossip. But when a rumor is told to me, it dies there. I cut the chain. I am never going to tell a rumor to someone else. I do not tell gossip to others. I keep it to myself. I do, however, sometimes, tell other people things that are not gossips, personal things. And I expect the same treatment. I expect things to end, to die there, Should not be a chain. I have a funny story for you. Okay. All right. But yeah, I mean, I understand that gossiping, the new nurse was like, hey, did you see this male nurse is having an affair with, like, why? You're new. You know what I mean? I would never do that in my workplace, ever. And I do feel like the reaction was a bit too much. Like, I do feel like it's too much. I am the kind of person who would rather talk to the other person instead of, snitching. Your mom is upset that you didn't just go straight to and tell her, also did not come to you, nor you're that. Okay, that is true. That is true. Okay, you know what? That is true. You know what? That is true. It is true. Okay. That's it for today. I feel better. When I put man, my head is tired. When I put things up on my throne, or this little stupid thing here, and I don't stream, I feel bad. I'm like, man, if you put things up, you should stream. I just got here there, and I'm sorry. I'm streaming for 2 hours. You can watch the VOD. I'm sorry. But I've been being super nice today. Maybe next time I can be super nice as well. I spoke for 2 hours and I didn't explode. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that a great thing to celebrate? I was very nice. I was a very nice girl. I didn't lose my cool with anyone. And I think my heart rate only got up when I said the story about the polycule. that was funny, wasn't it? It was. I'm sure it was for everyone that was listening. 130 heart rate, yeah. No sickness? I'm still a little... Well, I mean, because if I say this, I'm gonna be sad for a while. Like, it's gonna take a while, but yeah, I'm normal. But yeah, the story about the polycule. Chumi's still sick? No. I'm not sick. I am just sad. I don't know how to say it without it sounding pathetic, but I just yeah, I mean, I'm just sad. Melancholic? No. Plain sad. I am sad. No, I am sad. But it's fine. It's okay. I'll stop being sad eventually. Let me see. It happens. It's okay. We're gonna all be sad together. Yeah. Oh shit, I clicked something that I shouldn't. No, you know what? I'm just gonna end the stream. I'm just gonna end the stream. But yeah, guys, have a wonderful day, a wonderful night. I love you very much. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed the stream of Shoyu talking and being nice and being kind. Thank you. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it.